EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martich here with your outlook for October 4th, 2019. System yet brought some light rain showers to the region yesterday and some spotty drizzle that kind of lasted all day long. Cooler temperatures is now moving away. So we will have clouds giving way to sun today, very early clouds, very early. And then we'll give way to partly cloudy skies today. And eventually, by the end of the day, we should turn mostly sunny as high pressure begins to build into the region. It will be a little bit breezy today. The winds will be out of the northwest, 10 to 15 miles per hour. Some gusts that are going to be the 20 to 30 mile per hour range. So it will be a little bit breezier. This is typical of frontal passages that you get in autumn. You start increasing the winds a little bit behind these fronts, and that continues, of course, into winter. So get used to that once these cold fronts move through. And the temperatures on Wednesday that were in the 90s, yesterday in most locations were stuck in the 50s. So it was quite a shock to the system going from 90s to 50s in one day. We're some 35 degrees below on Thursday what we saw on Wednesday. So quite a shock there. But the temperatures are going to moderate a little bit today, but really not that much. We're talking about temperatures are going to be in the low to mid 60s across the region today. Still slightly below average for what it should be for this time of year, but not as cool as yesterday. All right, so the sun will be out. It'll feel nice. It'll be a nice autumn day once this any morning clouds very early on clear out. And then high pressure is going to build in here for Saturday, so we're going to have mostly sunny skies. That's going to be parked right over eastern New England here, and that's going to give us a mostly sunny day here on Saturday. Temperatures might be a degree or two cooler on Saturday as the core of the trough is centered over our region here, and that is going to give us a more likely lower 60s than middle 60s here on Saturday. Okay, so now that cool shot that we had is going to be short-lived because we have another warm-up coming ahead. And before you get into or before you think to yourself, wow, here we go again, another warming trend. This is not the equivalent of anything we've had recently. So we're not talking about 80s, we're not talking about 90s. We're talking about maybe in some areas reaching 70 degrees here on Sunday, maybe lower to middle 70s down here by Philadelphia. But that is a result of this cold front moving toward the region, which is back here in the Ohio Valley, and you got a warm southwesterly flow out ahead of it. So it's going to get those temperatures up temporarily, because on the other side of this front, guess what? We got cooler air coming in behind it again. Now, this frontal boundary is going to work its way eastward. I don't think it quite gets here on Sunday. Could have an increase in clouds late in the day, so it's partly cloudy skies to start, mostly cloudy later in the day. And then once we get into the overnight, a little bit of a disagreement here between a couple models, between the European model and the GFS as far as the timing of this front. This might hold off until Monday before the rain gets in here. GFS brings in a little bit quicker on Sunday night, so we're going to keep a shower forecast in the forecast for Sunday night as well, after those clouds increase, of course. And either way, the GFS and the NAM, or excuse me, the GFS and the European model have been kind of meeting in the middle and kind of trending toward each other, and meeting in the middle, I should say. GFS was a lot faster with this cold front. The European model was a lot slower with it. And they're kind of meeting in the middle here and doing a little compromise as we're getting closer to the actual event. So it looks like Monday is the target day for the next chance for rain. Slow-moving cold front moving through the region. Could be some beneficial rain with this, over ½ inch of rain with this, so we can certainly use it. We've been very dry. I know we had rain yesterday, but it really didn't do too much as far as denting the drought or anything like that in some places that are especially down here in the far southeastern areas, that the drought monitor map did not really change much from the previous week, so we're still in the abnormally dry conditions despite any rainfall that did fall across the region. So this will be very welcome. We're just looking at showers with this, and once it moves through, again, like I said, on the other side of this frontal boundary, we're going to have cooler temperatures moving back in and high pressure right about where that X is that I marked on the map. So that's going to get the temperatures here on Tuesday back down to the 60s. We're going to be in the lower to middle 60s here on Tuesday. Wednesday is a mostly sunny day with high pressure and control that's centered actually right over top of our region. So a mostly sunny day here on Wednesday, and temperatures again middle 60s or thereabout. And then we're going to go mid upper 60s here on Thursday to round out our 7-day forecast period. But dry conditions will be continuing through the end of the 7-day period. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martich. That is your outlook for October 4th, 2019. Have a great Friday.